And so while we wait here, we can just talk a little bit about how both teams have, well, actually, we're going to be going. So I'm not going to go ahead and clutter that all up. Seeing as I'm by myself, the banter talk kind of doesn't really work unless there's another person, you know. But let's see what they do with this next map. It seems to be a running theme to use really hard and quick movement here for the warm-up. Definitely, by comparison, try to play really hard stuff. That way the actual maps in the match don't seem as big as a deal, and maybe it'll be a little bit easier to full combo there, because these things are intense. These warm-ups here. And I'd imagine playing an AR-10 difficulty is probably good practice for hard rock. Even though the circle size isn't as small as you'd see on normal hard rock, it's still good practice for reading the high approach rate. Alright, it looks like actually Poland's going to take that other warm-up there, so that's going to give them each a win on their warm-ups. And now we're going to be getting into the actual match here. And this might go pretty quick, or it might take a while. It's still yet to see. Germany and Poland both have come very long ways. Germany being the first people to dethrone South Korea in the entire tournament when it came to the beginning stages here. And they've won every match since then, usually taking them to tiebreakers, as in Poland, on the other hand, have been pretty dominant in their wins. I think they might have had one match that went to tiebreaker, but I do believe most of the matches played by Poland have been more or less decisive wins, so really strong plays from both teams here. But now it's time to find out which team is better. We've gotten past the point of everybody just doing good. It's time to see who's the best. And both teams got to give it their 100% here, or one of them is going to go home. And I don't think anybody wants to go home at this stage here. This is very close to the end here. And as we go into our first pick, we'll see if there's any substitutions on either side of the team. And as soon as we, well, yeah, technically they are home. Very good, Twitch chat. Touche, you've got me. They are at their homes. But what I meant is going home in terms of, you're not winning this tournament. Enjoy your second place. But yeah, this could be definitely, I'm not trying to give Wubble too much credit there, but this could definitely be bad if he does not show up. He's not able to play. That definitely gives a little bit of morale for Germany, as they know he's one of the most strongest players on Poland's side. So without him being there, that's definitely going to raise their spirits. Of course, he could sub in at any moment. I'm not exactly sure what players are active and what players are here. But we'll go ahead and update you with them bans as soon as they become available. Okay, and those are actually available now. So, Yomo no Go Toku was from Germany. That's a double time pick. Nomad Reway Terrorism from Germany as well, and then a hidden Aldo from Poland, and then Bring Me to the Horizon Anthem from Poland as well, and that was a no mod pick. So 2 no mods, 1 hidden, and a double time pick are removed from this play. And that's kind of interesting to see Poland would remove a hidden pick there. Definitely probably a counter for Tom94, as he's been incredibly decent with hidden here lately. And for one of the DT picks, I'm not exactly sure. I think both teams are pretty solid when it comes to DT. As for banning out no-mod picks, that's a very interesting strategy, if you ask me, because the no-mod picks are usually your safe bets, your consistent score there. So to remove those, they must be relying more on the mods and the free mod picks, which means that we should see a lot of mod gameplay during this match. And it looks like the first map we're going to actually play is Supernova. This is a Doko difficulty, so this ought to be interesting. I actually have not seen Supernova. It was actually made on the Newgrounds audio portal, which is actually a pretty good place to look up some music if you're ever just interested in listening to some stuff. They have all kinds of great music, and 9 times out of 10, it's Creative Commons, so it's pretty cool. And for those who might be feeling that I gave Tom's being decent with hidden a slight understatement, I guess I could say he's pretty freaking OP when it comes to hidden. He's like a hidden god. But I didn't want to, you know, over-exaggerate there. But, yeah, why not? We could over-exaggerate just a little bit. This is the finals. Everybody's excited. Alright, and this is a free mod map here. Tom94 is going to be rocking Hidden, Splinter is going to be rocking Hard Rock, there's going to be from God, I feel so bad. Hachimitsu is using Hard Rock. Oh man, that's going to kill me. I feel so bad for not being able to pronounce that. And Sturm's going to be using Hard Rock as well. So you guys can hype up on the match. You get the hype up, and you can laugh at me all you want about not being able to pronounce stuff, and I apologize. Normally I have somebody that's really good with pronunciation right behind me so they can get right in there and get that pronounced properly so I can just bring the hype and do what I'm good at. But unfortunately, I'm here all by myself, so I've got to pronounce everything, and now my weaknesses show. And unfortunately, this is just how it goes. And, you know, my eyes in the sky are like trying to tell me how to pronounce it, and it's just not working. I really appreciate the help, too. Everybody's like really trying to get it started for me. Like, come on, man, you can do it. But I can't. I'm trying. I'm trying so hard, but it's not going. But if it's okay with the player, I will probably just refer to them as Amai. Oh, and apparently I did pronounce it correctly once. Alright though, they'll be beginning here very shortly. And this is actually pretty fun. Yeah, Amai Hachimitsu is how I'm going to go ahead and say it from now. And if that's too wrong, I do apologize. And I know that it's actually I don't even know how that's pronounced, like someone's showing that. But it actually looks like Poland star player right before the match starts, Wub Wolf Wolf, is joined in, so he's going to be helping Poland here and try to claim victory for this first match point. This is very interesting, as the first match point is something that you always want to get. Alright, there was actually a drop from Ami Hachimitsu there, and that's going to bring that down. Germany actually seems to be having this in the lead just a little bit at the moment. Everybody holding strong. There was an early break by Captain X in there. Fortonic actually had another break himself, so that's definitely not looking good for Poland in the very beginning of this. Well, Wolf holding strong, obviously, and so is Sterum, but Sterum even had an early break, while Shinsuke, Splinter, 572 both holding very consistently there. There was a drop from Captain XN. Time 94 just going nuts with that hidden, guys. Look at that skill. Ooh! And there seems to be a little bit of a drop. Man, I am really bad at cursing our poor players. It's just like when I want to give them some praise, they go down. And Captain XN, you know, kind of giving us a little bit of detail on how he feels about the current match at the moment. I don't think you suck, buddy. I think you're doing just fine. The stress is real. Germany's actually still got this in the bag according to score here, so as long as they can keep this lead, they're going to be doing good. And it seems like Splinter is just carrying the whole team on his shoulders at this moment, while Poland is definitely struggling to hold a decent high combo here. And Splinter, oh, it does look like he actually managed to drop, so this is going to be Poland's chance to come back. They have to keep some combo banked in so they can get the score up, but if they can't do that, it's not going to be anything. Oh, actually, no, the match is over and Germany wins. I didn't even notice how quick the match was. I didn't even notice how much time there was in the map, guys. I'm sorry about that. Everything was getting all exciting there for a second. But Germany's going to take that first win, taking that 1-0. And, yeah, so very good work there. I would like to point out that there was no full combos on that map at all A ranks. Very high accuracy, single misses. Some were just short of getting that S. But yes, Twitch, the curse is real. Like we said, everybody, for those worried about quality options, if you can't change the quality, that is because Twitch has not provided the ability to change quality. You'll probably be stuck with source, and unfortunately that means for some it might seem laggy. What you can do is, if there are no quality options available, you can click on that little wrench down at the bottom of the screen and report the stream. This usually notifies the Twitch staff so they can give us quality options faster. Once the quality options are activated, you can simply just switch to whatever quality you like. High, medium, low, or source. Unfortunately, we have no control over the ability to have high, medium, low, or source. Usually it is given to any Twitch channel that is over 1,000 viewers, and we are definitely over 1,000, so you would assume that it's there. But if it's not, you're going to have to go ahead and report the stream so that the Twitch staff knows that there's some problems going on and they need to attend to it. And if there is still some lag, you know, try the simple things first. F5 to refresh. If there is some kind of big problem, we will let you know. And it looks like the next match is going to be another free mod. Captain XN's not going to be taking anything. Splinter's going to be using Hard Rock. Tom's going to be sticking with the hidden. Bartonic's not going to be using anything. BD Dav is going to be nothing. Well, Wolf is going to rock the Hard Rock, and Ami Hachimitsu is going to rock the hidden, and Sturm is playing the safe route with no mod. And let's get this match underway. Amai Hachimitsu then. That's how you pronounce it. That's as close as I'm getting. Amai Hachimitsu. And if that is not right, I am sorry. But I will point out that he's actually doing pretty good with the hidden mod enabled here. Tom holding pretty consistently. Poland's actually in the lead here. They're being incredibly consistent with their combos. Amai Hachimitsu actually dropped there. So that might give them a chance to catch up here for Germany, but it looks like DD Dab and Splinter are actually having a little bit of difficulty here, so their combos really aren't as high, and Tom dropping that early is probably going to give this right away to Poland as the score will pull further and further away. But there have been breaks on Poland's side as well, with Bartonik, Amai Hachimitsu, and Styrum here holding the highest combos for Poland's side. And Germany's right on their toes though, guys. This is very close, a lot closer than I thought it was actually. And as we get to the very end of the song here, there's literally only 1 million point difference here. But it seems like, from what I'm looking at, yeah, it looks like Poland might be able to still keep this. Unless the spinner can decide it, and I don't think it's going to. That actually looks like that's going to be a win for Poland, bringing it to 1-all. Alright, that was actually pretty interesting there, Poland, to bring that back just barely. We'll be starting our next match in just a moment, and just to remind everyone that's actually watching, if you are having stream issues, I'd like to state this one more time, just so everybody's heard it. There is a quality option down there at the bottom, and you have to remember that Twitch is kind of derping a little bit there. It actually looks like Yggdrasil, I guess? I don't know what a YGG would sound like, but Yggdrasil Infinite is what I'm gonna say this is. And this is Poland's pick. Well, Twitch chat, I smell like honey menthol cough drops right now because I've just gotten over a cold and I've been eating a lot of cough drops. They're Halls, actually. I don't know if anybody knows the Halls brand. I know there's different countries watching this, but yeah. Alright, looks like we're going to be starting this next match. It's times like this I really wish I had color though. And this is a hard rock pick, by the way. I forgot to mention that. As much as I'd like to actually give you guys the two commentator thing, unfortunately all of our other commentators are in bed. See, as you might have noticed, if you check the OWC schedule, you could see that there was a lot of people up during the earlier matches, and everybody's just kind of, you know, been going crazy during this tournament. But speaking of crazy, we need to just look at all the plays that are going on right now. Everybody holding very consistently. But what you do want to note out is what Wolf actually dropped, which isn't very common for him. Styrum also dropped here, which is going to give Germany the chance to pull away the score here. And if they can pull this score away, they might be able to take this win. But is this going to be another tiebreaker situation? Because we do know that Germany is incredibly strong when it comes to the tiebreaker round. And if that's their plan, if that's their strategy for this entire tournament, is to take them to the tiebreaker rounds and beat them there, I'm not going to call that a bad plan because it's been quite effective here. I feel that Germany's been taking the time to practice the tiebreaker rounds incredibly. But, ooh, it looks like that drop from Beady Dab is going to give Poland a chance to come back and actually get score on that. Sturm dropped during that large stream expansion there. Not very uncommon for that to actually happen, as it seems like everybody dropped. But Germany's holding a slightly higher combo as an entire team, so they might be able to pull the score back if they can keep it up. And it actually looks like just at the very end there was a fail from Sturm. So that might actually be Germany's win. I need to get that confirmed with the refs and our eyes in the sky. And as soon as I get that confirmed, I'll let you know. Actually, no, yeah, it is Germany. It's definitely Germany. I could have just looked at the MP link. I'm being silly, guys. Normally, I have backup. Yeah, but that's actually going to be a win there for Germany, and a very come-from-behind win. Shocking for me, actually, because it looked like Poland had that there for a moment, and then Sturm unfortunately failed. And I think Fortonic might have failed even? I don't know. Let me check the MP link. Definitely need to... Yeah, wow! Double fail all the way across the sky, everybody. That is not good for Poland. Alright, and the next match will be starting in just a moment here. Yes, I totally just referenced Double Rainbow. Facepalm all day. Alright, now we're going to play, the next map that's actually going to be played here is Zanandra, if I've got that pronounced correctly, which I probably don't. But it's okay, because we're all having fun here. And everybody's doing incredibly well. Germany's actually in the lead by 1 point here, so this is going to be Poland's chance to retaliate and bring that back to 2-all. I do believe, though, this is actually Germany's pick, though, which gives it kind of in their court. You never want to lose on a pick that is your own. I could be wrong, though. I can't do it right because I can't talk. I have problems with pronunciation. Anyways, regardless of that, let's go ahead and get into this next match. As our players get ready, they are going to begin. Raise your kappas, everybody. And it looks as we begin this, Poland's actually got a little bit of the lead there, but Germany's coming up right behind them really quick. Very impressive that we have 3 double S's holding still very strong on Poland's side. And unfortunately, only Splinter is holding a double S for his team at the moment. So that's definitely going to leave Poland in the lead here. All right, and it seems like Poland's definitely got this one in the bag here, as they seem to be, Captain seems to be having quite a few problems here. This actually looks like it's going to be pretty decisive, as the score is almost doubled in favor of Poland right now. Alright, and to go back on the update here, it's just Poland is crushing Germany for this match. They definitely wanted their point back. I would have to say, this is probably, like, I'm not sure how the other matches went this morning, but this is a pretty heavy defeat for Germany here, with Wolf holding an incredibly high combo for his team, as well as his Amai Hachimitsu. They're both just going ham. Wolf did drop, but it's so late in the map here that I don't think it's going to be a problem for Poland. This is almost definitely a win. With over 77 million points for their entire team score total, there's just no way. There's no way that Germany can come back unless, like, all the players on Poland were to tank. That's the only way this is going to happen. Germany definitely giving a great effort here, but it just, Captain Exon just going like crazy with his mouse or his tablet or whatever. I mean, he is just very not happy with his performance right now, and you can see it in his cursor movement. And this is definitely a win for Poland, as you can see. I'm surprised we haven't seen any GGs in smoke yet, but the map's not over. It's very close to being over though. But anyways, yeah, so that's going to be a definite win for Poland there, with a very impressive 103 million points. And that's going to bring it 2-2, or 2-all, as some would say. I would like to point out that Amai Hachimitsu actually knocked that out with the S rank. It seems like there might have been an early slider break somewhere down along the line, because it's not a perfect score, but it is definitely the highest score there. So definitely a high player for that. It looks like Poland, no, actually Poland's not going to be swapping out Fortonic. It just seems like he had a slight hiccup there. He's back, and we'll be going on to our next match. This is very exciting so far, everybody. They've kept it tied up. I wonder if we're going to see a continuation of this going all the way to the 5-5 and get us to a tiebreaker. And for those saying that winning at the tiebreaker isn't a tactic, I would like to discredit that a little bit, because see, some people, if they're more confident, they're not going to practice the tiebreaker because they don't feel that the tiebreaker is something they're going to get into. But if they do get into the tiebreaker, if they don't have the practice, that could be detrimental. And I do know that Germany has been incredibly avid on making sure that they are ready for tiebreaker matches. And it looks like we're going to be doing Mew. I guess that's how you would pronounce it. It's the Platinum difficulty, and this is from Poppin' Music 15. It is actually pronounced Noi. I guess that's how you'd pronounce it. Thank you, Eyes in the Sky. and lots of support I see for Wub Wolf Wolf here, which is good. I mean, it's great to see the fans showing so much love for their favorite star Poland player, as he's been doing incredibly well. Kind of a few unexpected drops for him, but I'm gonna throw some confetti in the air for Tom and Captain XN and Shinsuke and Splinter. You know, I've really enjoyed watching the German team this year just climb this ladder and do some crazy, amazing things. And we're off. Everybody holding the consistent combo there. It does look like there was an early miss from Photonic and Amai Hachimitsu, which isn't really that big of a problem early in the map here, as these first patterns are a little bit difficult to read. But as long as they can keep a consistent combo held throughout the entire map, they will take victory here. But it looks like Germany is going to take the early advantage here, as they've been holding their combos a lot better. It does seem like there was a drop from Shinsuke, though. Or Shunsuke. I do apologize if I mispronounce his name. I'm probably going to be apologizing a lot once the players actually listen to the stream later on. Mostly to Mai Hachimitsu. And it looks like with Amai Hachimitsu holding that 500 combo, that's going to give Poland the lead that they need to take this back. With Germany not being able to hold any combos over 300 at the moment, they just started hitting the 300 territory again. Amai Hachimitsu actually did miss, so that extra score advantage that they had there is going to drop, though. Wolf and Partonic actually holding 400 combos, but there are 3 400 combos on Germany's side, which means the score can lead back in their favor if they can manage to hold it. But Captain Xen has dropped again, as well as Shinsuke, and this is not going to be good for Germany. We have to worry about that, as Poland is playing incredibly consistent right now, keeping their combos incredibly high. And that looks like that's going to be a win for Poland. Very impressive there. It does look like Splinter actually failed there at the end, dropping Germany's score even lower, giving that win to Poland there as 3-2 as we move forward. This is an incredibly close match, everybody. They've been going tit for tat, blow for blow. They're going to continue battling it out. I think this might be a tiebreaker. Alright, and we'll be going into our next pick here. Hopefully Germany can fight back and retaliate and get it to 3-all, and we could see one of these nice, long, drug-out matches here where each team just gives it their all, fighting for the gold. And I'd like to take this moment while we're waiting for the next match to be decided for everyone in the Twitch chat that is watching and listening to show the support for your teams, show the support for the players, show them that you care, show them you want them to win, because they need it. They need you. They need your support. Your support will push them through. They will definitely feel it. You can do it, Twitch chat. You can break that fourth wall and you can touch these players. Well, you can't actually physically touch them, but you know what I mean. Let's see what they've got. All right, and it looks like we're going to be, the next map we're going to be playing is Birth. I have no problem pronouncing that one. Woo! You can feel the energy in the air though. And the lovely tournament staff is definitely congratulating me on being able to pronounce English words, as it would be really bad if I could not. Alright, and it looks like we're going to be started. This is a hidden pick, so this is definitely something that Tom's going to have lots of fun with. As you can see, the very beginning there, he's just doing a little bit of cursor dancing. But there was an early drop there from BD Dab, a second drop from BD Dab actually. Splinter also dropped. There's a drop from Photonic there. Poland's actually going to take the lead right now at 1,000,000 points. Oh, excuse me. Alright, unfortunately Tom seems to have dropped there. That is not going to be good for Germany here. As Sturm, Amai Hachimitsu, and Wubble Wolf are all holding consistent combos. Photonic had that early drop, but his combo is starting to rise again. On Germany's side, we have Splinter, BD Dab, and Captain all holding high combos, but there was a drop from Splinter there. Tom's combo slowly rising, but Poland is definitely pulling away with the 3 million point lead here. Now it's at 9 million, 10. They are definitely climbing here. We've kind of fallen into consistent. Oh wow, a drop from Photonic, Sturm, and Wubble Wolf there. If I'm not mistaken, it could be just be Client, but it is not just Client. My eyes did not deceive me. That was a three-way drop for Poland. If Germany wants to catch up, this is going to be the time. This is where they have to act. If they cannot act on the drop, they are going to concede this match. Captain Xn throwing a drop there. The very unfortunate BD Dab holding a high combo for Germany, but he seems to be the only one with a high combo in the 300 range. Tom bringing his combo back up to around 180. But is that going to be enough? As Wubble Wolf and Sturm have both caught up, holding their 200 combos. They're going to even out that score. The only score breaker we have here right now is BD Dab holding that 400 combo. That is the only way they're going to gain points right now, but it might not be enough. If Poland's consistency is too strong, they're not going to be able to take advantage of that. And while BD Dab is playing amazingly, it's not going to be enough. Tom keeps on dropping with the inconsistency there, and that's not good for them. There's only 25% left in the map. Are they going to be able to do this? I don't know. It's very exciting though, everybody. Captain Xn is actually starting to get around to 300, and another drop from Wubble Wolf. Very, very surprising there. Photonic doing incredibly well on these streams. Amai Hachimitsu with a 400 combo, Sturm with a 500 combo, Captain Xn with a 400. BD Dab actually dropped his massive combo, which is a definite hit for Germany there. Actually even getting an X. Ooh, not good for him. The drain is real right here. He actually might fail, and then he'll have to bring himself back up. With very little time left in the map. It seems like it's not going to be an issue though, as he brought himself back up, but there is no way Germany's coming back from this. There's very little time left in the map. With Poland having 53 million points, there is no way Germany's going to be able to pull this back off. This is actually going to be a win for Poland again, taking that 4-2. I'm almost guaranteed here, unless we see like some last second chokes. And we're not going to see any last-second chokes there as Poland takes that, making that 2-4. They're trying to pull away. They're going to try to take this all to themselves. Germany definitely has to bring their game back up next round, or they are going to regret it. It's not going to be good for them. They are not going to be happy campers, guys. Unfortunately, this probably does need 2 casters, Twitch chat, and I see that, and I understand, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be that guy that wakes somebody up in dead sleep and it's like, hey man, we need you. But everyone, that anybody needs to know, this is a best of 11 match, so the first person to 6 is going to be the one to take that gold. Alright, and we'll be getting into our next match in just a moment. No, it's not lonely. I have all of Twitch chat with me. What are you talking about? I'm never alone. You guys are right there cheering me on, and you're cheering on your favorite teams and your players. Alright, it looks like we're going to be doing encryption next, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, and this is actually going to be circle size 6 hype here. This is a hard rock pick, and oh well, actually, I don't know if we had some problems here. Well, at least on my side, the viewing side here, it actually looks like everybody kind of just kaboomed. I will double check. Okay, yeah, so that was definitely a false start, I think. Looks like it might be aborted. I'm waiting for my eyes in the sky. Hello, eyes in the sky. What's going on? Yeah, I'm still waiting. ... We do apologize for any technical difficulties we might be having at the moment. We are waiting, and yes, we're definitely going to be restarting. All right. Good, because that start was a little bit weird. Everybody wasn't ready, it doesn't look like, and everybody was kind of just disconnected. There was no need to panic though, folks. No need to panic. Okay, actually, I guess there was a need to panic. It looks like they've actually just about started. Okay, there we go, and I think I have it caught up with the actual ongoings. Alright. Okay, let's get this show on the road, everybody. It looks like Poland's actually holding the lead at the moment. Everybody holding consistent combos. Dust Ice seems to have dropped just a little bit there. That's going to hurt them in the early game, but definitely not a big problem when it comes to the long run. We do have to remember that this is circle size 6, guys. These circles are super tiny, very hard to hit. The slightest movement in the wrong direction can mean devastation. So you have to keep an eye on that. Poland playing incredibly consistent with these small circles, though. Everyone holding their 300 combo here. As Germany is doing very good as well. Only that small drop from Dust Ice at the very beginning. But if this plays out completely consistently and we don't see any drops, that will be detrimental for Germany. But unfortunately, as I was mentioning, the slightest move can hurt you, and it seems like it's hurt Dust Ice yet again. And I'm being told that this is actually 6.5 circle size, so it's even smaller than normal. Fartonic actually going to drop there as well as Wolf. Definitely giving an opening for Germany if they can keep their combos consistently, but it looks like Tom and Captain XN and BD Dab has dropped. So Poland is just going to be able to stay with this massive amount of consistency here and probably take this one as well. There's only 25% left in the song, and it's not looking good for Germany right now as Poland pulls up with 32 million points and Germany has a 23 million points. It doesn't look like this is going to be very good for Germany at all, as this might be and almost definitely going to be a win for Poland as it goes to 2-5 in favor of Poland. And Germany is probably really feeling the pressure right now as Poland has brought this to its match point, folks. They are going for the win here. Germany definitely has to step it up or they're not going to be able to make any kind of ground here. And I would like to point out that Amai Hachimitsu actually did get a full combo and a perfect on that along with Sturm. Very impressive plays there. All right, and we're going into our next pick here, and this is going to be Yu Ha Tanya. And this is actually, oh no, never mind, it's not going to be that one. They decided, no, forget that, we're going to play Freestyler. Yeah, straight off the dome. Everybody loves Freestyler. I do believe this is actually a double time pick, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they actually, they just kind of, you know, like went right off that. And it looks like they're going to be getting started here with Freestyler. One thing to point out with this is it actually has some really weird sliders that don't really move. They just kind of sit there. And if you're not paying attention, you could definitely drop. So as we get started with this super zippy map, it's going to be over fast. It's a double time pick here. So this is going to definitely, this is going to make or break. If Poland stays consistent like they've been so far, there might be nothing that Germany can do, but it does look like the early point advantage is in favor of Germany here. It seems like Fartonic actually dropped early, which isn't going to be good for Poland, as this map's not going to last long. As I said before, it wasn't very long of a map to begin with, and being in double time, it's going to speed that up. Alright, Wolf actually dropped. Whoa, what's going on, man? That is not good. Tom 94 with a drop as well. BD Dab. Everybody's just dropping all over the place. I guess they're just freestyling here, maybe. Sturm holding a very consistent combo till the drop. The scores are very close now. Poland and Germany neck and neck here. I'm not exactly sure who's going to win this. If the scores keep on if there's drops like this, it's very hard to find out who's going to win. Poland definitely holding the lead at the moment as we get into the 50% mark of the match. Woo, man, this is intense. I'm feeling the pressure, and I'm not even at the game seat here. Alright, and it actually looks like Germany has brought that back up. If they can hold this, if they can stay consistently, they could bring this back to a win and bring that 3-5 and avoid that defeat early. Fartonic with a drop there, that's not going to help them at this time. As the score pulls away more and more, Germany's actually got a 3 mil point advantage as we get into the 75% mark of the song. There's not much time left, and Germany has capitalized on the drops from the other team. It's very impressive what we're seeing here. from behind turnaround comeback here. It looks like Germany's actually going to take this. Very impressed. BD Dav holding that very high combo, holding his flag high for his team, making sure that they have a consistent score to fall back on, and Germany is going to take that with a 4 million point lead, being 3-5. Very impressive plays from everybody there. Good accuracies all around. The drops, where they did happen and when they got hit, were just what Germany needed to pull that ahead. So very impressive there, as Germany's going to be able to take that and avoid defeat just by the skin on their. But I can't even speak. That's intense. It's too intense. Too intense. Can't speak. I lost it. It's gone. Whew, man. I thought that was going to be all she wrote. But the dream is still alive for Germany. They're fighting as hard as they can as the next map is picked, and they yet again try to stay away from defeat. They're right there at match point. They're on the gate's door of defeat, and they're like, no, we will not stand for it. We are going to fight, and we are going to win. And my hats go off to Germany for trying here, but you have to remember, Poland is a very strong, very consistent team, and they will not go down easy. They want to make this win. They want to go to the finals. They want to go to the finals. This is the finals, but you know what I mean. Alright, and we'll be going into our next pick in just a moment, everybody. And remember, if you're having any kind of issues with the stream in terms of quality, you can click on the little report button, and maybe Twitch will get to it, and maybe they won't. Hopefully we would assume they would, but you never know. And it looks like the next one's going to be from Leaf, and that is Calamity Fortune. And this is going to be the extra difficulty. So let's see what happens here. Can Germany pull another win out and avoid defeat again? Or is Poland going to take that decisive 6 and make this their round? Alright, and this is actually going to be a free mod, and let me go ahead and list those off. We have Captain XN using no mods, Tom94 using Hidden, Shinsuke using no mods, Splinter572 using Hard Rock, Wolf playing the safe route, Amai Hachimitsu using Hard Rock, and Fartonic using Hard Rock, and Serum playing the safe route and going no mod. And we actually saw Calamity Fortune earlier when we watched the United States versus Japan match, and we thought there for a little bit that Japan had actually gotten a little bit too cocky there, but they didn't. They took that as a decisive win, and they went through just clean. But let's see what happens here. As Poland takes a slight score advantage to begin with, it seems like there was an early drop from Splinter. Poland holding all their combos very consistently at this moment, while Germany is holding their combos for 3 of their players consistently, as Splinter will be playing catch-up for most of the match now with the early drop, but Fartonic is also dropped, which is going to give Germany the chance to come back in terms of score. And it looks like Germany is actually taking the lead here slightly. So that as long as they can keep that, they might actually avoid defeat yet again. The pressure that's got to be getting to these players is nuts. Spartonic with another break there. Splinter with a break as well. Tom seems to have broken as well, which is not good for Germany. Ooh, Shinsuke breaking too. Oh man, it's just breaks all around there, but not for Poland. They're all holding incredibly strong here. Spartonic being the only one that has broken so far with the 800 massive combos from Poland. They're going to take this. I don't know if there's any way that they can come back at a 25% gain there. Poland might have this in the bag, everybody. Splinter dropping again, not great for Germany. Oh man, like the intense amount here. Sturm dropping his large combo, but as well as a Maihao Kimitsu, I think there might have been a drop from Mobile Wolf. My client kind of went a little bit slow there, so I'm not exactly sure, but I highly doubt that that's going to do anything to stop the just massive plays that Poland has shown, and they are going to take this 6-3 in favor of Poland. They are going to knock Germany down. Poland showing that they're just incredibly strong this match and this round. Very good plays from Germany and a very, very nice game for both sides. Good games all around. But Poland was just too strong this time, everybody. And with that, that is actually going to conclude the match. Poland's definitely going to take that. I will go over in just a moment the schedule for next week as soon as my eyes in the skies get that out for me. And then after that, we will be closing the stream. That will be the last of the coverage for the OWC World Cup 2014 finals for today. We will actually be coming back tomorrow for some other matches. I'm just not sure what those matches are yet due to the fact that there is a lot of changing times with who wins and the outcomes. If you check the wiki, which you can always check at any time, it's the OWC World Cup wiki. It goes over all kinds of information towards this. But as you notice, all the matches are broken down.